Hey there, Bitizens, and welcome to the Kilobits. I am back in Norway after my adventures in London. And whilst I was in London, I went to the Heroes of the Storm launch event, hashtag Nexus calling, I believe is how they were kind of promoting it. So I want to talk about that today. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about the positives of the event. So they played the Johanna trailer, which was super hype. Like, it was really a nicely done trailer, and seeing it at an event with the energy of the crowd really kind of made me enjoy it more than, you know, when you watch it at home on your computer. So I think it was a good way to launch her trailer. They had this awesome wall event where the wall had like 3D protrusions and stuff, and then they projected this whole cinematic onto the wall, and that was properly amazing. Like, it went through different kinds of maps, different heroes. There was this mural of different people who played the game. You could have submitted your picture, and my picture was on it. There I am. Like, see, I was on the cool wall. But the whole cinematic piece on the wall was really, really cool. It looked amazing. It highlighted or hinted at a Diablo map coming out, and that was a really, really cool kind of 5-minute bit that Blizzard did. We also got a free drinks token, so I got a free drink in London, which was pretty cool. Also, they had some really impressive cosplayers. Unfortunately, there wasn't really an area where you could talk to them or ask to have their photo taken, and they got very brief and kind of awkward stage time, which wasn't really that great.
For those who don't know and those who are watching at home, who have you come as?
I came from France and I take a plane.
And this helps bring me along to the bad of the event. So, like I said, the stage show was kind of awkward, to be honest. The presenter, I really feel like he didn't really know anything about Heroes of the Storm, and to present a launch for a game, I feel like, you know, you have to know at least something about the game. Like, he just shows the Johanna trailer, and then there's a Johanna cosplayer, and he's like, so, who are you? It's like, we literally just saw a big picture of her on the screen. How can you not tell who she is? Also, the show really felt quite disorganized. So we had a 45-ish minute stage piece, and then they were like, now we're going to have some live music by Madian. Madian is a EDM producer who makes electronic dance music, and then they said there'll be much more after that. In fact, the Madian set was more or less what the show was all about. After the set, there was an announcement being all like, thank you for coming, see you in the Nexus, and we hung around through the set waiting to find out more about Heroes of the Storm, maybe have like some more interviews or a show match or whatever, but it turns out that the entire event was really around this guy's set. And I mean, Madian is a talented EDM producer, but at the same time, it was completely the wrong place for his music. Like, if I'd been fairly drunk and there to kind of boogie, I would have been all for a set, but I was there to find out about Heroes of the Storm and get hype about Heroes of the Storm, and it just felt so out of place. On top of that, they had like some Q&As with members of Blizzard, but the thing is, the Q&As were really kind of shallow, scraping off the top. Like, the guy was really pushing the fact that, like, they were drawing from 20 years of Blizzard games in order to make this game, and that was all he really had to say.
Pulling from heroes from 20 years of Blizzard lore. Effective. We've been pulling heroes from 20 years of our lore.
It would have been so much more interesting to kind of know more about him. They also had like YouTubers and content creators, and it would have been more interesting to kind of interview them. What they should have done was had a panel show. Now, my biggest gripe, actually this is my second biggest gripe. So my second biggest gripe is also the fact that it's a launch event for a game, and they didn't even play the game. Like, you could have had I don't know, invited some pro teams along, had a show match, like YouTubers versus Blizzard, or like YouTubers versus Twitch streamers, or whatever, I don't really care, but play the freaking game. The game takes about 20 minutes per round. It is perfect for this kind of event. You can showcase a game, have a fun match, talk about different heroes, different aspects of the game over the top of the match, and really promote it that way. But instead, we got like a Madian set. Now, this is my kind of biggest gripe, and you're gonna think it's kind of stingy, but whatever. So, when they advertised the event, they said, and I quote, "Every attendee will take home a unique collectible item available exclusively at the event." Do you want to know what that item is? These plastic Heroes of the Storm sunglasses. And I mean, yes, it was a free event, but given Blizzard's reputation for giving away awesome, cool, free swag at their events for in-game items, this is kind of a disappointment. Like, I can't even see through these damn things, and they probably don't provide any UV protection. I mean, we had like the little murky pets before. We've had like a polar bear mount in WoW. At BlizzCon, they had this really cool, like, kind of Tron horse-esque mount for Heroes of the Storm. And what do we get? We get freaking plastic sunglasses. I mean, fair enough, technically they did fulfill their bargain with this unique, collectible, exclusive item, but I expected more, and I really do feel like Blizzard were misleading when they said that. And considering I came across from Norway for the event, this is just kind of more of a letdown. I did get a code for Malfurion and his Storm Call skin, which is already in the game. You can purchase for real money. In fact, I already have. So I already have Malfurion and his Storm Call skin. Apparently the cards they gave out with freebies were random, so they had other heroes, but like they gave us stuff that was in the game and plastic sunglasses. Like the swag was really quite disappointing. But I mean, I think they could have done so much more with the event, and considering the amount of hype they built around it on social media and on in-game and whatnot, I really think that what they actually produced was, to be honest, a disappointment. And having read what people have said about the this YouTube stream, they also had a lot of problems there. The music set got cut out. People expected more after the Madian set. And you know what? We were at the event and so did we. We hung around and waited through the set for more, and instead there was just like an announcement. And the entire event was just embarrassing. It was a bit of a flop, to be honest. I mean, I had a great time in London, but if I'd come through to London only to go to the event and go back rather than hang out with my siblings, like it would have been kind of a waste. But what did you guys think? Did you guys watch the event? Are you into Heroes of the Storm? Do you know any companies that do better launch events, or do you think like Blizzard are kind of slipping in their standards now? I mean, yes, it was a free event, but they did pay money to put it on. So I would expect more from a company that makes a butt ton of money. Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, guys. As always, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits and on Twitter at thekilobits. I have been Francesca. This has been a vlog. You have been Bitizens, and I hope you had a great day. I'll see you next week with another vlog.